Right now, the entire world is fighting over one thing: AI chips. Companies are begging for Nvidia GPUs. Governments are panicked about supply chains. Whoever controls the chips controls the future. But this isn't a new story, it's a rerun. Rewind 400 years to the 1600s. The world was fighting a brutal global war over a different kind of superchip. It wasn't silicon, it was this: a nutmeg. Yes, the stuff in your pumpkin spice latte used to be worth more than gold, and European powers literally killed for it. This is the story of the original chip war. Why was everyone obsessed with nutmeg? Back then, Europeans didn't shower, and their food tasted like garbage. Spices were the only way to mask the smell of decay. But more importantly, people believed nutmeg was a miracle cure for the plague. It was the iPhone, the Tesla, and the COVID vaccine all rolled into one status symbol. But here's the catch: the nutmeg supply chain was incredibly fragile. It only grew on a tiny group of microscopic volcanic islands in modern-day Indonesia, the Banda Islands. These islands were the TSMC fabs of the 17th century, and one company wanted a total monopoly. The Dutch East India Company, or VOC. They were the first true megacorporation. Imagine Amazon with its own private army and the license to kill. The CEO, Jan Petersen Koen, was brutal. To secure the nutmeg monopoly, he didn't just sign contracts. In 1621, he sailed to the Banda Islands and wiped out almost the entire native population. It was a hostile takeover in the darkest sense. He replaced them with slaves and locked down the islands. If you were caught smuggling a single nutmeg seed, death penalty. The Dutch cornered the market and prices skyrocketed by 60,000%. But there was one problem: the British. The British East India Company managed to control one tiny, miserable rock in the Banda chain called Run Island. They held onto it desperately just to have a toe in the nutmeg market. The Dutch and British fought 3 wars over these spice islands. Finally, in 1667, they signed a peace treaty to swap some territories. The Dutch said, "Fine, we'll give you this random swampy island in North America we call New Amsterdam, but we get Run Island and the total nutmeg monopoly." The British agreed. The Dutch thought they won the deal of the century. They got the spice, the British got a swamp, which they renamed New York City. Today, Run Island is a forgotten backwater, and Manhattan is, well, Manhattan. It is arguably the worst real estate deal in human history, but it proves a point. When the world becomes obsessed with a single resource, whether it's nutmeg, oil, or AI chips, people lose their minds. The commodity changes, but the game remains the same. Who is controlling today's spice islands, and what are we trading away to get them?